Hey, how's everyone doing? So, I wanted to provide you guys with a news update to the COVID-19 pandemic, which is pretty much affecting the entire planet. And in the United States, we have just hit a grim milestone. There have been over 2,200 deaths as of today, March 29th. And as of right now, we have the most confirmed cases in the world, with over 123,000 people being confirmed to have had or still have the COVID-19 virus. And according to this website, worldmeters.com, which is actively tracking the total amount of cases uh, throughout the world, and then in the United States, it breaks it down by state and how many cases they have in that state and how many deaths they have in that state, and then recoveries. And in the state of New York, there has been over 53,000 cases and 883 deaths. New York is probably one of the most highly densely populated states, or states in the country. And then also New Jersey is next on the list with 11,000 cases and then 140 deaths. Once again, another high density population state. And then California, they have around 40 million people, and then also a lot of people who are coming in from overseas, from Asia. They probably get either transfer through California, so that it's a lot of the states that are on this list are in the top 10 for confirmed cases are states that usually have a lot of international travel. But one thing that I did notice is that in Michigan, there has been over 4,600 confirmed cases, which is very troubling because I live in Ohio and Michigan is right next door. And, they have over 110 deaths. And, it's pretty scary, the fact that, just 2 days ago, there was around 50,000 confirmed cases, and now because they're increasing, testing, there is now 120,000 cases of people having coronavirus. 2 days, the total number doubled. And one thing that people aren't thinking about is that this can definitely overwhelm our healthcare system in ways that is not just people going to the hospital who need medical attention for COVID-19, but it's also people who go to the hospital for anything else. They might not get treatment now. You get in a car accident, you have the flu, or the normal flu or whatever, and not COVID-19. You might not be able to get treatment now because there's so many people that need hospitalization for this virus. The hospitals, even in major cities, they only have so many beds. They only have so many staff. You can't have people working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need to give them time to sleep and maybe a day or so off every week, because it overwhelms them. And when people say that stress is a killer, in this kind of situation, you need to make sure that the medical staff in these hospitals are able to leave and go home and not work 20 something hours in a shift, because that takes a toll on someone's health and mental well-being. And it and then also you see a lot of healthcare workers who are getting sick from COVID-19 because they don't have enough PPE. I've seen people having to resort to wearing female hygienic products across their face because they're running out of the N95 mask. And it's getting scary. And a lot of people are thinking that this is only something that kills old people, but it doesn't, like, people of all ages get in car accidents, people of all ages get sick, or every now and then might need to go to the hospital. And it's going to be crazy when you go to a hospital and they have to turn you away, or they're not, or they might not be able to treat you for whatever ailment or injury you might have. And we definitely need to get this pandemic, like I just think that a lot more needs to be done. And I don't know, it's not a lot of good answers right now in terms of what we should do. It's just a lot of the solutions or the temporary fixes we have right now are just there's a lot of negatives associated with them, and I honestly don't know what we should do as a society. But honestly, I want you guys to comment below. Tell me what you guys think, and that's all I really have to say. Just stay safe, wash your hands, and please stay as far away from as many people as possible. Because a lot of times you don't know if you have it or not. But that's all I gotta say. Peace.